Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to Timberborn LeafCoats, our plan to murderers run. Yeah, I'm just familiarizing again what we were doing here. And, yes, I even forgot about this. I've seen this one, that I want to start irrigation here a little bit to save as much of these crops as possible, because the bad tide is inevitably coming soon. I don't know exactly when, but it will be here. Okay, they are pumping. Maybe we can use another pump. I want all the water that we can have. And then, I don't know... Oh, yeah, I know why I built it that high. Okay. Instead of that, I maybe should have just connected it here. Like this. Yeah, we can still do that. We need to save ourselves from the bad tide, and then... Maybe I was thinking, like... building a staircase up here. Hedge path, yeah. Oh, no, this one. I built the wrong one. I don't like this one. I like this one, yeah. And up here, we can fill up this hole, because right now it is going down here. We can fill it up with the levies, because we don't have anything else really right now access to. And we can make this like a little pond and irrigate the whole area here for farming, and that will be safe from the bad tides. So that's another thing that we can do to mitigate that issue, because currently I don't really have any choice. We don't have required technology to deal with it, because the water sources are hidden here underground. But that's two of them, and here another two, and everything is converging here in the middle. So that's a little big problem for us. So we can't really do anything about the water sources. At least nothing that came to my mind how we could deal with that. So I'm going with my levee strategy that I used many times before, but we need way more trees for that. These are apple trees, those are for eating. But, we can plant a few more trees here. This area is not really used right now. We just need one more platform. And we will go all the way there. And our forest will probably not be able to reach there. We will see. And we want to plant trees here and here. Anyways, let's do it. Two pine trees here. Oh, those are giving only 2? I thought that was 4. Huh. Maybe it's changed here in this mod. I'm not sure. I always forget this stuff. Yeah, let's go with pine trees. And mark them for chopping down. Okay, that will be it for now. Yeah. What's that? We don't have power. Okay, we have power. Alright. We have enough beavers for that. Let's speed it up. And I remember that I kinda figured it out, and some of you told me in the comments how to build this stuff. Where it was again. Here, these bridges, yeah. I figured it out at the end of the episode, I think, that these are the bridges that I need to connect them. Because for some reason I mistaken these branch bridges for the normal bridges when I seen the icon, because it is completely the same, so I ignored them as usual. My bad. Oh, there are some plant. Yeah, he can reach it. He's planting the trees here. Okay, so I have this, another forest. Yeah, I forget about this one. That's good. And we even have the observation terrace, where they can relax and observing the waterfalls, which are quite nice. I really miss that particle effect they removed from the game. It was there on an experimental branch for some time, but there was some performance issues, so they removed it. I understand that, but still, it looked so cool. Anyways, we need to continue with our construction. This is finished. Do I need you here? No, not really. You can go home. And we will need one platform here, and we will put down a fluid dump. So this will be another little pond that we will start filling up. And we really could use a few more beavers. But I'm a little bit scared to increase the population. Especially when we don't really have that much food or water. Water. Maybe I should really build another pump. Let's remove this road. We are not even going to use it right now. Expand the platforms and put the pump there. Like this. And put it on the highest priority, as this is the critical infrastructure. We need it. We needed it already. We needed it already yesterday. Today is too late. Oh, we are really decimating all these oaks there. But it must be done. We can even plant all of that with pine trees. For sure. Okay, another piece is being built. We are going to chop down all these trees. So let's build or put down another lumberjack down here. Maybe another storage for the grapes? And a drought is approaching. Okay, so it is not Badtide. That's good. Yeah, because we have plenty of food all around here. It's just not harvested. Yeah, let's have more warehouses. Let's build it here on this area. We are already using that as a storage. Anyway, this is all temporary while I'm figuring out how to play this. We can later rebuild all of these buildings and make it much better. Let's go with these decoration blocks. We'll see if that will work. If not, I will rebuild it differently. And then we want a medium warehouse. Yeah, that's these. And all of these should be for the grapes. We need a lot of food. But unfortunately, as you can see, we are out of logs. Yes, that was expected. Let's pause all these lumberjacks as they are not doing anything. Let's have one lumberjack up here. Or the plant murderer. And another one here. And let's chop down all these birch trees. That will not be any good amount of wood from them. They are really miserable for the logs. But nevertheless, it will be at least something. Let's have those lumberjacks up there. And we can get on this other side here. This will be the shortest route. Let's do it here. And we can chop down these pine trees. And this is all enclosed. That's perfect. That means all this area should be safe from the Badtide. And we are already filling up this area. But still, we could use more water storage. Let's see how long the drought will be. 5 days. Okay. Let's keep all the pumps running. Let's get all the water from the river pumped into our storage. And this all should stay irrigated, except for a few bits here. But we can solve this problem with a small irrigation on top here. Yeah, I mean irrigation well. We should be able to fix that quite easily. But slow and steady. I don't want to rush this one. Okay, so new storage for food was done. And it's already being filling up. We are out of apples completely, but then honestly we don't have that many trees to support all those weavers. So we will need to work on that. And this looks kinda good. We can reclaim most of these little islands here. But we don't really need to, right? I just need to stop bad water for coming in, yeah. Let's keep on working on that. There will be 3 more levees built there. These 2 are really not necessary, let's remove them. And put down another plant murderer down here. And start chopping down these trees. Yes. Okay, this is completely finished. But let me put more water storage on top of that. Medium tanks. I would really love to have this large. Can we? Oh no, we can. That's 250 science. It holds 1000 water. And it seems that I can't put it on top. Why? Because I put all the storages? Yeah, maybe let's try building that ladder first. Maybe that will help. Let's see now. Yep. That was the problem. Missing ladder. Yeah, this is quite expensive. But we need that storage. I want that storage. More importantly, I don't know really if we need it, but I want it. So that will be 60 planks. Yeah, we have that. And 40 logs. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And maybe we can just connect these 2 just for the fun. Can we? Yes, we can. I think. But we can't really connect them here as I don't have an access on the second tower, I guess. Yeah. But we can plan for that later. This is our first tower, so don't worry, we'll be building a better one. Anyways, I don't have a science for this, nor the metals. We will need to expand more and progress more with the science to be able to do anything like that. Okay, we are already decimating these pine trees on the other side. Lovely stuff. Let's murder all those plants. Food, water. Oh, we have even that storage. Perfect. And we have 4 pumps. Alright. The water is out. That doesn't matter. 1.3 days. Let them keep them running. We definitely want more science. Food seems to be okay right now. You know what? Let's go and start working on these levies here. Or what do we need for the tools? Oh, I need metal. Okay. We will get to it later. Because we can get dirt. We even have a dirt excavator, but it is quite expensive. Yeah. I kinda like this. That you have this base and you can build a tower on top of it. Yeah, I love that. Anyways, let's fill this up with the not the terrain box, but the levies, as we have nothing else really that we could use. Okay, that could work. And we will use this as irrigation. We will be getting rid of those ruins slowly. And then this whole area can be like a farm, or we can be growing trees here. And I built again wrong road. I don't like that one. I want this one. This is much nicer. And the drought ended. Water shall start flowing again. And maybe increase the working hours to 17. I want to pump a little bit more water. Oh, they are already working on those levees. Nice. And then we will build this one fully damp. And a small water tank here. That will be set up to obtain and water. But that build as a last one. First we need those levees. Otherwise, we will be wasting all that water. So let's pause the fluid dump too. I'm thinking like planting trees up here. I know they will die if the Badtide will hit. Where it is? Forester. But you can plant a lot of pine trees here, and I think that's worth it. Yeah, that will be a lot of pine trees. Let's remove all these berry bushes here. We don't like them. We don't want them. So let's remove them. Blueberry bushes up here. Should I keep them? Should I remove them? We don't even need them, I think. Yeah. We'll be getting rid of them. As soon as our builders have nothing better to do, they can remove all of them. And instead we will replant that with trees. Let's prioritize the forester. And all this will be marked as for chopping down. Or kidding. Yeah, we will be murdering more plants. We can avoid that murdering plants later, but first we need an access to those branches. That's a lumber press for which we need metal. And that will take some time until we get there. So for now, let's work with what we have and what we can use. We even have some unemployed beavers. That's great. Forester is already working. That was quick. They already built it. And I guess we have only 4 builders still. So that's why it is taking some time. But I don't think we are ready for another builder's hut. It is a separate housing or building, or it is... Yeah, it is a part of this trunk structure, yes. Love it. I just don't like it that it looks like this. Okay, anyways, I will work with it. I will figure it out. For now, this is good. We are just setting the basics. And then when I have a solution to the Badtide, I can start planning more ahead. And building a nice forest city. As I want most of the stuff be built in these piles, what am I saying, into these towers. I even love these power plants or large windmills. Even the batteries are integrated into it. Yeah. Alright, that will be really interesting. Mine is different too. Oh, nice. So maybe I can build a smelter like directly above the mine. Let me show a smelter where it is. I'm not sure, but maybe we will be able to build it on top of it. Well, it's not a smelter, it's a grinder, because for some reason you take a rusty metal and you grind it to like a metal blocks. That makes no sense, but whatever. It would be better if it stayed smelter, as the grinder doesn't really make sense. Or we can build it on other buildings. Interesting. Okay, you two have nothing to do. Let's pause you. And the levees are built, so let's finish that storage and fluid dump. And we will start irrigating up here. We have 5 unemployed. Can I unlock the scavenger flag? Yes, I can. So let's have like 2. And we will need... You will need a small pile. I know this is not how it's supposed to be built, but this is for the time being. Or you know what? Let's have a storage tower here. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it properly, or at least kinda properly. Can I have a large pile? Yes, I can. Does it have an entrance at the bottom? No, it doesn't. How can I connect it? Let me see what I can do. Okay, can use this. That's 3 trunk side with an entrance. Maybe we can make like a this decorative start of the bottom or foundation or whatever we want to call it. Do I need to go with branch inside or something else? I don't see anything else. This is just entrance. Okay, and then with the ladder and then storage. Probably. Yeah, it costs 250 signs, so I need to wait. But I'm going to unlock the large pile. Oh, look at that. This is being irrigated. And I forgot that we can't do obtain because we don't have any holders yet. But we will get there. You know what? Let's expand a little bit and build another housing unit here on top. Because we need more beavers. And scrap metal is being collected. What we will need? 300 signs to unlock the grinder. And how much power? 200 power we will need. Maybe I will connect it to like a windmill, but this one needs bark, which we don't have. At least not yet. So maybe some simple windmills. Or maybe power the dams down here. And build a grinder down here on a river. Yeah, I think we can do that, but for now, let's keep collecting. I mean collecting the scrap metal. I unlock the large pile. Scrap metal will be stored there. And here, these dams. Even power levies. Interesting. What's that? With internal power shaft. Okay. A dam with a built-in water wheel to generate power. Power shaft connections are only at the sides, opposite expected waterfall direction. Yeah, like this. So we can do this. How expensive it is? 30 logs. We can do this. Then I will remove the old dam. And the power connection is here. And then we will unlock the grinder, which I will build on top. Oh, it's interesting. I can build it on side like this. It doesn't need to be... Oh, it can be on a cliff. Oh, I like this. So that's what are those, you know, branches or whatever that was on the bottom. I didn't know that's like this. Oh, that's really clever. Okay, so we can do it literally like this. I will need a few more platforms. Let's do platforms like this. Yeah, this will work. And then we can connect it to a power grid. Okay, that will be interesting. But first we need to build a dam. Let's speed it up a little bit, so we are not waiting for too long. And I still don't know why I have 2 contemplation spots. Oh, one you can build from a cliff like this, or I guess from the bridge. Or that branch, and one is a regular one. Ah, got it. Okay. Okay, me understand now. Me understand. Me not that stupid. Oh, they are already building that dam. It will not be generating some extreme amount of power, but I think that may be enough for our needs. It is making 150. Not the worst, not the best. And how much the grinder needs? Ooh, Badtide approaching, yeah. 300, not the 300 science, I want to check power. 200 power we will need. Alright, we have 1300 water. I would like to have a little bit more, but I guess the first Badtide will not be that long. Unfortunately, we are going to lose all these trees. But never mind, we will replant them again. And they will have a time to grow later. So it's fun, it's not that big loss. Oh, I didn't notice, they removed almost all of those blueberry bushes here. And again, I built the wrong path. Well, on the grass it doesn't look that bad. It can stay here. It's just a grass path with the hedges. Yeah, let's keep it. For this time. And we have that large pile, so 600. A scrap metal can be stored there. Nice. But we don't have anything bigger from that, like... Yeah, so that's still quite some on a smaller side, the storage. But at least we have an access to a large warehouse which will hold 1200. So at least that's a little bit better. Anyways, keep on pumping. Most of the stuff here is going to die. Maybe not on this side that much, but where are our pumps? That side is still exposed. That's not rebuilt with the levies. So this food here, those grapes, and maybe even some apple trees may die. But otherwise, we should be fine. And we have this area up here. We can start growing more trees up there. Let's put forester up here somewhere. And we can start growing apple trees here. Yeah, instead of those ruins, we will have lovely apple trees here. Just make sure that they are not marked for chopping. And we will have another source of food. Well, expanded. But currently we are not even holding any apples. So we are using all of them. And the Badtide is here. Unfortunately. I'm keeping the power down where it is, as we will be generating power from it. Oh, this is dying. Ah, yeah, I know why. Because the irrigation from this area, from top, it's contaminating it. Oh no, this is only dried. Alright. So they are not contaminated, they are just dried, because there is no water source nearby. There is a contamination here. But most of these fields should be safe. Yeah, these are dying to contamination. Makes sense. But still, only 1 day long. So half a day more and it is gone. And a Badtide is over. That was really quick, but it was our first one. The other ones will not be so short. They will be much worse. But no, not real damage. We lost a few of these grapevines here to the contamination. And these trees, but otherwise we are perfectly fine, thanks to our levies. If I didn't build this, it would be much worse, and we will be replanting way more trees and plants. And we are getting our new apple forest up here. How far can you go? Oh, all the way. Great, let's remove these few birch trees here, and we will replant that with apple trees. Yeah, and I will squeeze a gather flag somewhere here. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, So I put down a few platforms here, and we can have this gatherer, which we can pause for now. There is no need for him to be there. So we will have a way for collecting this apples from there. Another forest is being planted here. I'm not going to bother with any water well or anything. If we lose those trees to Badtide, then so be it. I don't care that much. They are pine trees, so they are not that worth that much, I mean. And 340, 350 I needed for the grinder. Let me check. No, 300. Let's unlock it. Oh, but I don't have any gears. Yeah. But anyways, let's put it down here. It will be like this. And let's see how we can connect it. I will need vertical power shaft. Perfect. And that will be connected. Nice. We are not producing exactly 200 beaver power as is needed for the grinder, but we are close enough. So that's good. And what was what I wanted next? Ah, yeah, the gears. 100 science. Okay, we'll unlock that. Oh, it's a nice design. I like it. Where to put it? Somewhere we can connect it to a power. So maybe even up here? Because I don't want to connect it here. There will be not enough power for all of it. Or we can start building some water wheels. Yeah, we even have them unlocked. We can do 2 here. Yeah, we can do that. And few platforms here. Let's see if that will be enough. Yes, like this. And that should be connected. Oh yeah, of course. I need more science. But that will be it. And then power shaft. Power shaft will be... we will bring through here. Let's expand this road. And power, vertical. Power shaft here. And then normal one. Here we will have a platform. And a few more power shafts. Yeah, and that way we will connect these 2 grids. Okie dokie, and where are my builders? What are they working on now? Yeah, they are delivering resources to the grinder. Let's pause that. Let them work on the rest. Yeah, let's build those water wheels. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. And let them watch. 2 water wheels are already built. I think we are waiting for more planks, maybe? Oh, no, I didn't put that building down yet because I didn't have science for it, of course. Yeah, now we can put it down. And even unpause the grinder. Yeah, there was already almost all the resources there except for the grease. So there was no point for me to pause it. Whatever. Gear workshop is now running. We just need a few more... what are they? Power shafts to be built. What we are missing? Oh, damn it. I need gears to build them. Okay, I screwed up. Yeah, we need to improvise. So let's remove this for now. Remove the road. And we are going to connect it first like this. Yeah. Because I forgot that for vertical power shafts you need gears. Yeah, for the regular ones you don't need that. Okay, so problem solved. And make me some gears now. We will build you even some small warehouse. Here, for the gears. Nice. Give me all your gears. How many do we need? 20. Not that much. And up here we definitely need another forester, as this one can't reach all the way back there. And here unpause these 3 plant murderers. And they can start murdering the plants. Execute order, murder plants. Food seems to be doing okay, and the same we can say about the water. We are doing alright. We just need to progress with the science a little bit. And progress will be made. Okay, with all these forests now, we should have enough wood. At least for certain projects. Not for any mega projects. Yet. And we are, of course, out of power as soon as we finished building both the grinder and the gear workshop. But that will change in less than 3 days now. And we will continue with production. And progress. It's just a minor setback. Maybe we can even move the whole village somewhere else. I don't really want to do that, but we can always move. Because it will take for far too long to contain those bad water sources, I think. So we can do something more artificial. Somewhere with an irrigation. But there isn't really anywhere that is quite far away from bad water. Only here if we close these bad water sources. Or up here on this hill. And since we're already irrigating this one, maybe we can go up here and build around this mine here. There is something to think about. Or now I have an idea. Okay, so maybe I will be able to contain at least this one water source with bunch of levies, go all the way like this, and then having a sluices there. Yeah, like that. We can try building that. And it doesn't even look that bad. Yeah, definitely worth trying. So let's go and do it. We will need some scaffolding. Ha. Yeah, but I kinda blocked my path there with the trees. Yeah, let's remove 2 trees from here. It will not be the shortest route, but we can make it work. Okay, but we will need to definitely go higher than 3. Okay, staircase, staircase, staircase. So maybe let's go like this. Yeah, that should be more than enough. 1, 2, maybe they can even build 3 blocks high. Let's go and find out. I don't remember how high they can go. Let's first build that one part. But I think this can work. Do we even have some metal blocks? Hell yeah, we already have some metal blocks. But I don't have a storage for metal blocks, so let's fix that. And let's do a small pile. Oh, I don't like small pile. Because the entrance is on the 2nd level. Alright. Let's do the normal pile. Medium one. Here on this tower. And that will be for metal blocks. Okay, we can now store more metal blocks. Even if we are not producing that much. Doesn't matter, let's have a storage. It's always better. Yeah, the productivity is kinda low because he needs to go always to get some scrap metal and then deliver metal blocks to the storage. And I think we can expand a little bit again. I don't care how this looks right now, as I said, I will be removing all of this. We will make it nicer. Oh, look at that. They are finishing the first part here. At least the first sluices. Let's see, can they reach? No, okay, they can reach only too high. I thought I remembered that they can reach only too high, but I wasn't sure. And it seems it will work. Okay, it's not working now. Oh yeah, I see why. I see. That may be a problem. Or maybe we can replace that with the floodgates. Because there is only this one block, like, wide, that the water can go through. You see? Like this. But I can't build the sluices higher, as they have an outlet here in front. You see? So we can't do that. So sluices will not work. We can do flat top floodgates. Or just regular ones. Oh, I can't fit a regular one. Interesting. But we can fit flat ones. Okay. Do I need single or double? It doesn't matter. We don't have a science for any of them. Okay, it will work, but not with the sluices, unfortunately. The sluices would need to work a little bit differently. Anyways. Let's continue with the scaffolding, and we will build the other one. And then we will try with the flat floodgates. Single band should be enough. Yeah, there is only one high block. We don't need double. So I need 100 more science, and we can unlock it. Good, good, good. So it will be done, but a little bit differently than I wanted. It could have worked if we build this one block to the front. I mean, replace these two levies with the... yeah. Replace these two levies with... Where are you? Overhangs. Where are the overhangs? Damn it. Here. Or metal platform. Yeah, we could do it this way. You build the overhangs there. Cover that with the impermeable floor and then build these sluices. But I don't think that will look as nice as with the levies. Yeah, let's keep it with the levies. Maybe I will experiment later. And we need just a little bit more science, like less than 20. 6-day drought, okay, that's fine. I don't even care. Now, let me build those two, well, 4 levies. Metal blocks, planks, logs, they're not even that expensive. And let's them open to like completely open. They don't need to be closed now. And we can close them when there will be a Badtide. I'm going to leave the scaffolding here for now, as maybe I will change my mind and replace that with that overhang stuff later. We'll see. For now, this should work for that water source. And what about these water sources? Where are they? Oh yeah, they are back here in this lake. And they're going through here underground. And this is the outlet. Yeah. To stop this one will be a little bit trickier, as we would need to build like that sarcophagus around them. as I was doing before. And this is still be releasing a little bit of bad water, as I can't release the bad water right now. I can only stop it. But at least that's a win, a little bit at least. That means we can maybe replace these platforms with floodgates. Those flat ones. Yeah. Let's go and do that. Let's pose all these buildings on this side. And let's build the floodgates here. Yeah, these. Flat top, single ones. And another pair. And then we can rebuild a road on top of them. And let's keep them at 0.7, let's say, for now. This one is partially blocked, so that's why it is not really flowing any water through there. But that's fine. Okay, so we'll be able to hold a little bit more water up here. When the drought hits, it will be manually opened and turned off, but that's okay. I don't mind that. A little bit of, you know, micromanaging. I can't hold really more water down here until we close these two water sources. And we will figure it out later. For now, 6 unemployed. I think it's time for some hauling post. Let's have one here in that temporary storage area. And I think we are really going up here. And we will build among the ruins. Do we have a tubeways here or something for transportation? Oh, we have a zip lines. They are good. Oh, don't take me wrong. I just don't like them that as much as tubeways. Oh, we have 2 types of zipline stations. Nice. The regular one and then the small one. I definitely want only the small one, even if it looks ridiculous on its own. I don't want the big one. It's taking too much space unnecessarily. Alright, so now we need to get up. Staircase? Ladder? Yeah, we can do ladder. If I can build it properly, that's under a cliff. What about here? Yep, much better, that will work. We will see if it can work on its own, but it seems that it can. Yeah, okay. And it costs only 10 planks each. Which is all of our planks that we have. Like each segment is 10 planks. Alright, we have an access up here. Let's build few plant murders. And remove all those dead trees here. Yeah, let's not waste all these logs. And let's add another housing, as we are really in need of more workforce. Okay, they already started cleaning all these trees, but it seems that we don't have enough storage. So let's do this for now. Oh, we have plenty of trees. Now we have even too much wood, I would say. And these apple trees finally are bearing fruit. Let's unpause the gather flag, which I forget about. Let's put it on the highest priority. And what we can do more? Yeah, we have more kids, 10. So the population is growing. And I want to rebuild these 2 towers. Yeah, Lord of the Rings and 2 towers. But where and how? How? Maybe we can start down here and then connect it to the cliff. Yeah, so I'm going to do the starting one as it is here. So let's do this, some side blocks, entrance, don't forget about the entrance, and a ladder inside. Okay, and on top of it, right away, let's have some storage for food. Ooh, large warehouse. Yeah, we can afford that. Let's have a large warehouse. That will be for the grapes, so they have access to food right away. Maybe another storage for water? That will be already kinda high enough. Let's do housing. Double housing unit. Okay, double housing. That's 14 inhabitants, so if I put 2, that's 28. Okay, and we can use those branches. I don't have enough science to unlock the longest one. Let's unlock this one at least. Oh, did I? Oh, I unlocked the suspension bridge. Damn it. Yeah, the same icons will be screwing me over all the time. Anyways, drought is over. That's good. Let's build this new housing. And I will be pausing housing in this one. So this is 4, 6, 12, 18. Let's pause that. Yeah, I know it is not built yet. I don't care. They will build it soon. We have enough logs. And I can unlock a builder's hut. I really don't like it how it is. Where it was. I'm kinda, I don't know why, confused with the icons now. But they are not changed, it's just me. Let's do this for now. That will be 4 more builders for us. Okay, they're clearing all these dead trees. Alright, new housing is done. To some degree. Let's try... well, not try. We don't have enough science. I want these branch bridges. So I can build it there, and I can do it here from every side. Okay. Seems like I can connect it to the ground there, yeah. Alright, we need more science to unlock all these branches. So this will be first tower that I want to, at least to some degree, make nice or nicer. So this will be one, and next to it, up here on this cliff, I want to build another one that we will connect with a bridge, and of course connect it to the road too. And then we will probably get rid of these ones. Yeah, I will start rebuilding them. I don't know exactly how. This will be mostly for housing. And let's see the well-being. What we can stash inside. Definitely not the swimming pool. Showers. Yeah, we don't have even any showers. I need to work more on the well-being for our beavers. And we can definitely build them a large water tank. Maybe even on top of this. Like here. So they have an access to water. Well, they have an access to water, but they will be much closer to it here. And from this one, I can't build those bridges or branches. Yes. We can build on top of them, but that's okay. But I totally... yeah, you can't build it from the storage. That makes sense because there is no path there. It's full of water. That's the storage. Okay. But from the top, we'll be able to connect those 2 towers. And let's plan already the second tower, so I don't forget how I want to do it. I don't know if it will look nice or not. We are experimenting here. Okay, so this will be base for another one. And that's Levies. No. I wanted this small station. Yeah, we can do it like this. Interesting. Yeah. Alright, that will work. Can do that. But now, let me check if I can connect these two. Even if the bridges or branches I don't have unlocked yet. Kinda we can with this one. Yeah, let's do it anyways. Oh, Badtide approaching. Let's remove this one piece. Let's put the branch here and an entrance. Yeah, that will work. And we will have multiple of these towers built, and we can connect them together through these air bridges. They can be top. This is 6. It's not showing. Yeah, but I think this is 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 long. So 12 blocks away from each other, because I think we can do one here and from the other tower there. Yeah, that will work. That may be interesting. I want to explore that more, but I will be ending this episode here. I didn't done as much, I think, but there is more potential to this, and I will be continuing. The LeafCoats are really amazing and really very different way of playing, and I like it. I like these towers. I like these towers since back Cyberpunk or Blade Runner or whatever, what I was playing. Oh yeah, old SimCity. The last one, not the best one. But there was those big monolithic buildings where everyone was living there and there were shops and everything. And I like that this is kind of that same feeling, but this is like a wood plank. Not wood plank, steam plank, as I called it before. Yeah, this is a new steam plank playthrough. I get it now. So we will be building a steampunk city with these towers dotted everywhere on a map. And then never-ending forests on the ground. Thank you very much for watching. Push that like button, subscribe, leave me some comments, and I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.